Hello everybody, this is Prelude Boy 99 or Game Guy 99, depending on what channel you're viewing this from. Today I'm going to discuss about the Steam Deck. You guys actually really enjoyed the last Steam Deck video, so I decided to bring you more of that. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, I've been messing with the Steam Deck for about a week now, and I'm about to tell you guys my top 5 games to emulate on the Steam Deck. I'm going to be going through different emulators, and not all emulators perform the greatest. With that being said, let's get right into it.
Now, just a friendly reminder that these are my opinions, so my opinions are subjective. I don't think they should be taken seriously. I've only tested a few emulators. The emulators I've tested were the Wii, N64, PlayStation 1, 2, and 3. I still have to test other emulators. I'll make another video on that. But these are just going to be the games for Wii, N64, PlayStation 2, and 3. There are a few games that the Steam Deck cannot handle, and that's not to say the Steam Deck is at fault, it's the emulator itself. For example, I could not play Resident Evil 5 on the emulator. For some reason, it just couldn't do it. Another game that I could not play on the emulator is Resistance 2. Starting off our list, we have Super Mario Galaxy 2. Super Mario Galaxy 2 was basically the precursor to Mario Odyssey. You could travel to different worlds to collect stars and fuel your ship. The plot is basically like every other Super Mario Bros. Game plot. Bowser kidnapped Princess Peach, and you have to go through extraordinary lengths to save her, just to get friend-zoned. All jokes aside, Super Mario Galaxy 2 was one of the Wii's best-selling games, and I'm honestly not surprised. It runs fine on the Steam Deck, however it does occasionally drop in frame rate. I suggest watching YouTube videos on how to adjust performance settings on the Steam Deck before trying anything on your own. If you're a fan of Nintendo, I highly recommend you emulate this title. Coming in at number 4, we have the 1998 PlayStation 1 classic Resident Evil 2. I'm aware that you can purchase the remake on Steam. However, I still think people should experience the original. Resident Evil 2 is enjoyable to play on a small handheld. Resident Evil 2 is regarded as one of the greatest games of all time, selling 5 million copies while redefining the survival horror genre in 1998. You have puzzles, monsters, and zombies that occasionally want to eat your brains like it's your mom's mac and cheese. This game is also not easy, and sometimes the puzzles can irritate you, but that's the game's main charm. There is also a lot of replayability in this title, as there are 2 scenarios that you can play. You have Leon A or Claire A, and Leon B or Claire B. I find this title easier and more accessible to play than the original first Resident Evil. Because it's a PlayStation 1 game, it's going to run flawlessly on the Steam Deck, running through Duck Station. Coming in at our number 3 spot, we have Metal Gear Solid. It's another PlayStation 1 title, and I feel like this game is perfect for the Steam Deck because it's a strategy game. It's not a heavy action game where you just run and beat the crap out of people. This game encourages you to take the stealth approach, which I love. Of course, this game is going to run flawlessly on the Steam Deck, and it doesn't take up that much space and storage. Because of the Steam Deck screen size, it complements the game very well. These were the kind of games that I wanted to play on the DS or a handheld, something that requires concentration and a keen eye, which, again, why the Steam Deck is perfect because the screen is so small and you can literally hold it in your hand. I won't lie, I suck at this game. I never finished it, nor have I played the other games, but I like it and I want to play it more on the Steam Deck. Was there any surprise with this being on the list? You guys know how much I adore Silent Hill 2 and how passionate I am in talking about it. It sits at 2 instead of 1 because there is a major issue with the emulator, and that is for some reason PCSX2 can't play the FMZ cutscenes. There is a way to counter that, but you have to sacrifice the performance and the resolution. Besides that gripe, I think that this game is beautiful and performs extremely well. I am playing it through PCSX2 version and will soon play the PC enhanced version, but that's another video for another day. What you get is a beautifully crafted story mixed with visuals that still hold up, while also rocking a banging soundtrack. When originally released in 2001 on PC and PS2, it sold 1 million copies. This is a perfect game to play on a stormy night or on a flight somewhere. I highly recommend it to anyone to play it on any device if you hadn't played it. Not just the Steam Deck, but the Steam Deck has that small handheld factor, and that's why it's at number 2 on our list. Holding our top spot is Need for Speed Carbon. This was my very first Need for Speed game, and it is extremely fun to play. This is the game playing through the PS3 emulator, RPCS3, and if you guys know anything about PS3 games, it's that they are extremely hard to emulate. It took me hours to find a good PS3 game to emulate, and Need for Speed Carbon is the best in terms of performance. I don't know if it's because it's an older title that doesn't demand too much of the emulator, but it plays great. Need for Speed Carbon is like the first 3 Fast and Furious films, pure street racing adrenaline and cheesy dialogue. You have deep customization options and a good selection of cars to choose from. If EA won't remaster or re-release Need for Speed Carbon, I'll do it myself, goddammit. So that was my top 5 games to emulate on the Steam Deck. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. This was the very first video that I actually wrote a script for, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary. If you guys enjoyed videos like this, please let me know down in the comments below. Smash that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.